3, 2, 1, ready, start. It will be relevant to notice that despite the fact that the word parent and senior citizen are both defined in section 2 in bracket D bracket close and bracket H bracket close respectively, yet in section 4 it indicates that both the senior citizens as well as parents are entitled for maintenance provided that they are unable to maintain themselves from their own earnings or the property owned by them. Stop. Subsection bracket 2 bracket close and bracket 3 bracket close of section 4 cast an obligation on the children or the relative to maintain a senior citizen oblique parent to the extent that the need of such senior citizen can be met to help them to lead a normal life. Stop. Significantly, the word parent as defined in section 2 bracket D bracket close includes both mother and father in their widest connotation, and in terms of subsection bracket 3 bracket close, it would be an obligation to maintain both, that is, mother and father, as the case may be. Stop. Section 5 allows an application for maintenance to be made not only by a senior citizen of the parent, as the case may be, but in case if they are incapable, then any person on their behalf or even an organization authorized by them can invoke the jurisdiction of the tribunal for their benefit. Stop. The Act gives the widest amplitude to a person entitled to invoke the jurisdiction of the tribunal, so much so, that the tribunal itself has been conferred with the power to take suo motu cognizance. Stop. This indicates that the entire endeavor is to ensure that any senior citizen oblique parents who are unable to maintain himself/herself may approach the tribunal by themselves or through an organization working towards welfare, which may include welfare societies or the non-governmental organizations, or even if such an issue comes to the knowledge of a tribunal concerned, it can take suo motu cognizance thereof, so that the benefits of the Act reach out to the maximum and to the furthest extent possible. Stop. The concept of locus standi as applicable in traditional litigation has been diluted for the benefit of the senior citizen of the parent. Stop. Even though the legislature has conferred power on the tribunal to exercise suo motu powers for initiation of an abdication or invoking the powers of the maintenance tribunal to start the proceedings, yet the legislature in its wisdom has conspicuously refrained from conferring any inherent power or any specific power other than what has been mentioned in the Act, upon the maintenance tribunal oblique appellate tribunal stop. The tribunal has been conferred with the power to provide for monthly allowance for the maintenance, as an interim measure, while the application is under consideration, stop. Section 4 of the Act indicates that upon receipt of an application for maintenance, it is required to hold an inquiry for determining the amount of maintenance to be paid awarded in context with the need of the individual before the tribunal, and it may even be a combination of different nature of maintenance as defined under the Act, both in terms of monetary and non-monetary benefits. Stop. This can be done after allowing an opportunity to the respondent in the application, and once the tribunal finds that essential ingredients of Section 4 are established, it is then required to pass a maintenance order. Stop. After an order under Section 4 is passed, and thereafter, in case of any failure or breach on the part of the children or the relative, as the case may be, against whom an order of maintenance has been passed by the tribunal, such respondent can be hauled up for breach non-compliance of the order by issuing a warrant of the levy of fine and also imposing a sentence of imprisonment which may extend to a period of 1 month or till the payment is made, whichever is earlier, and this is clear from bare reading of Section 5 in bracket 8 bracket close of the Act of 2007. Stop. Section 7 relates to the constitution of the maintenance tribunal, which is to be constituted by the state government, and subsection bracket 2 bracket close clearly states that the presiding officer of such a tribunal shall not be an officer below the rank of a subdivisional officer. Stop. The procedure to be followed for holding an inquiry in terms of Section 8 of the Act of 2007 would be summary in nature. Stop. For better appreciation, Section 7 and 8 are being reproduced hereinafter. Stop. Para. Constitution of Maintenance Tribunal. The state government shall, within a period of 6 months from the date of the commencement of this Act, by notification in the official gazette, constitute for each subdivision 1 or more tribunals as may be specified in the notification for the purpose of adjudicating and deciding upon the order for maintenance under Section 5. The tribunal shall be presided over by an officer not below the rank of subdivisional officer of a state. Where 2 or more tribunals are constituted for any area, the state government may, by general or special order, regulate the distribution of business among them.